Dave, are you out there ready to go?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And thank you so much, Queen Twitter. I was watching on ESPN, and they said that Danica Patrick just topped 1 million Twitter followers. So you're right up there with Danica Patrick, 'cause I think you have pretty close to 1 million Twitter followers. So congratulations on that. All
Thank
right,
you.
folks, we're going to get started here in just a minute, and that was Queen Twitter. She's one of our leaders, and I see a lot of new faces on the webinar tonight. So I just want to welcome everyone to the webinar. I'm just going to do a brief introduction about the owner and CEO of our company. And yes, I've been fortunate enough to work from home, and I was wrestling with my 10-year-old last Thursday, and he jumped on me, and man, he hurt my rib. I was actually swimming this morning, and it was a little bit sore. So it's a lot of fun working from home. I got one of my guys on my team, Aaron, and he's got a little daughter, and every time I call over there, she's the one I think she's the one running the business. I think she's maybe 2 years old, and I think she's actually running his office, not him. He thinks he's in control, but I think the 2-year-old's just got him wrapped around her finger already. So yeah, working from home is pretty cool. I was talking to a gentleman today, and we really had a lot of network marketing. We just sat and we're just chatting about home-based business and what it's all about. And I used to talk a lot about this months ago and haven't really brought it up recently, so I really wanted to kind of get everybody to understand what we have our hands on here. And Jay Josh, who's going to come out here in just a few minutes, he has a background from corporate America. You see, I've been in a lot of companies over the years that maybe didn't make it, and probably a lot of others maybe have that same experience where you join a company, you throw your heart and soul in it, and for whatever reason that company doesn't survive. I'm talking about home-based business or in the network marketing industry. And one of the things when I was doing my due diligence with this company is I was really impressed with Jay Joshua's background. You see, I think a lot of times in this industry, a lot of people come up with a great product or a good invention, and they say, you know what, I'm going to do a network marketing company, and they really don't have the background or the experience level to really grow that company to $100 million and beyond. Well, folks, the owner of our company, Jay Joshua, actually ran a $100 million company. He was the president of an alternative energy company and ran a $100 million plus company in the corporate world. And then when his daughter was born, he decided to retire from that world and came over into the home-based business arena, and has been very, very successful ever since. As a matter of fact, one of the companies he was telling me about, he actually personally sponsored over 500 personally enrolled 500 people in a company personally. That still blows me away, because that's an all-star. That's the best of the best. That's the top 1% of 1% that have the ability to do that. So the reason I share all that with you is not only does Jay Joshua have the corporate background that I'm looking for in a leader that I want to follow in this industry, but he's also been in the trenches. He's also been out there and working a business, and he's had he's enrolled right at 2,000 personals through his lifetime through several different companies, but in the one particular company, 500 personals. So he's been in the trenches. He knows how to, excuse me, he knows how to build a team. He's also been at the corporate level and built a $100 million company. So folks, that's what I saw, and that's what I'm looking for. And with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to you, Jay Joshua.
Awesome, awesome, Dave. I was just thinking about some of the things you were talking about, and one of the interesting statistics that I read recently, and I want everyone on the call to pay close attention to this: 70% of the Fortune 500 companies around the world use one form of affiliate marketing or another. Think about that for just a moment. And what does that mean? That means income potential for you. So folks, if you're out here on tonight's call and you're ready to be your own boss, maybe you just want to, find a real way to make an extra $400 or $500 a month. Maybe you're out here on tonight's call because you want to replace your job. Maybe you want to wake up someday when the alarm goes off, and instead of rolling over and getting out of bed, you just want to roll over and go back to bed. So whether you're looking for an opportunity here tonight to just improve your lifestyle with a few extra $100 a month, or you're looking to completely revolutionize your lifestyle and take it to max lifestyle and create a full-time income or more, working the equivalent of just 1 day a week, then you're absolutely at the right place at the right time here tonight, folks. And I'm going to share with you step by step what we do. One of the things that I want to open the call with, folks, is just a little bit about myself. Dave gave me a great introduction. Dave, I appreciate that. One of the things I can tell you, folks, is that I'm actually seen as one of the top attraction marketers around the globe. And I don't say that to brag or boast. I say that because you're here on tonight's call and you're looking for a leader. You're looking for somebody who you're going to have confidence is willing to take the time and has the skill set to take you by the hand step by step and help you create a successful business. Well, I believe that myself and the incredible team of leaders that I surround myself with are exactly the group of people that you're looking for. They've actually written about myself and some of my team in one of the top top-selling books out there on attraction marketing, which you can pick up at Amazon.com or at Barnes & Noble stores. It's called Positively Influential. And I'm also the CEO and founder of the #1 training company in the world for network marketers. So, if you're here tonight and you want to develop a skill set, let's say you're here tonight and you want to make a full-time income. Well, if you don't have an MBA, if you don't have a master's in business administration, if you don't have, a degree in business, but you still want to make money, then let's be honest, you're going to have to learn. And the best part about what I'm going to share with you folks here on tonight's webinar is that not only do we have amazing products and services that are going to enrich and enhance your life, but we also have an opportunity where you can earn income, not just any kind of money, but leveraged residual income. And on top of that, we're going to give you for free the training that you need to become a success story. Because if you think you know everything you need to know about running a successful and profitable business, well, I'm going to tell you, I've been doing this for 20 years and I'm still learning every day. So you got to have a mentor, you got to have a trainer, you got to have a system that's going to work for you. We're going to show you all that and so much more. But I'm going to begin this webinar as I have for 20 years, doing presentations, talking with people about my business. I want to tell you what our vision is. I want to tell you what we stand for. Our company's vision is to help 100,000 families around the globe enjoy the one-day work week. And what does that mean? Well, the one-day work week, by definition, folks, is the ability to earn full-time income or more working the equivalent of just 1 day a week. So if that's you, if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for more time freedom, more financial freedom, then you're absolutely at the right place, and we are looking for our very next success story. Why not you? And I'm going to be right up front with you, folks. You need to be here. You need to be vacationing 2 or 3 weeks a year, maybe 4 weeks a year. And I'm going to show you how to do that. One of our incredible products, which you're going to learn about here in a moment, can literally help you travel the world like the rich and famous for just pennies on the dollar. So if you make extra income, you're going to have extra time, and we're going to show you how to take that next dream vacation for less than you ever thought possible. Now, in order for you to succeed, because this call is really not about me, it's not even about my company, folks, it's all about you. You came out here, you're investing your time tonight to learn about an opportunity to make money. And in order to do that, there's 4 things that you're going to need in order to succeed. Number 1, you're going to need great products that you love. And I'm going to share with you some products that are in high demand. And I believe you're going to find 1 or more of our products that you can really get passionate about, that you can really be excited about. Number 2, you're going to need a real marketing system. Let's face it, folks, the internet has changed everything. And if you're going to be successful in business, you must have a marketing system that works. And I'm going to show you the most cutting edge, most highly developed, most responsive, and the highest converting marketing system on the internet today. And I know that because I've tested it myself. And if you've seen other marketing systems online, well, I may have actually built them. One of my companies actually builds marketing systems for other companies and for other teams, and people have been kidding me for years. Hey, how come you don't just do it yourself? I said, well, the time will come, and now it has. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm also going to show you a really highly leveraged compensation plan. Folks, there's only 2 ways to make money. There's JOB income, which is where you wake up, you go to work, you get paid, you wake up, you go to work, you get paid, and then someday you wake up, you don't go to work, guess what? You don't get paid anymore. And then there's residual income. And what's really exciting about residual income is that you can wake up, go to work, get paid, wake up, go to work, get paid, and then someday wake up, not go to work, roll over and go back to bed, and still get paid. And I'm going to show you that highly leveraged compensation plan out here on tonight's call. And then number 4, you need live training and mentoring, folks. And I think it's really, really important to distinguish the difference between other opportunities that you might have seen and you might be looking at from us. We have live training every single week to take you from zero to hero to show you step by step what you need to do to make your business a success so that you can be a one-day work week hero, folks. That's what we want to help you do. So let's talk just a little bit about our products and services, folks. The name of our company, Max Lifestyle, maxlifestyle.com. We are all about health, wealth, and travel. We have some amazing healthy products. Anybody out here on today's call like coffee? How about gourmet coffee? How about healthy gourmet on-the-go coffee? We have an amazing coffee that has Ganoderma mushroom. It's got ginseng. It's absolutely incredible. Let me ask you this. Anybody out here on today's call know anyone who would like to lose 10 or 15 or 20 pounds and get back to high school skinny? Anybody out here know anybody like that? Maybe you know somebody who's sick and tired of TV fad diets that just don't work. Well, we have an amazing weight loss system here, folks, Max Natural and Max Slim, that combined give you the 1-2 punch that you need to get the weight off and keep it off. It's absolutely incredible. And what about pain? How many of you out here on tonight's webinar over the age of 35 know somebody, at least one person, who is always complaining that they're in pain? Maybe they've got foot pain, ankle pain, knee pain, lower back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain. Folks, I'm going to tell you, so many people around the globe are suffering from pain. We have an amazing product called Max Relief Formula that you can spray on, and 6 to 8 out of 10 times that you demonstrate that product, people are going to feel immediate relief. It's absolutely an incredible product. And of course, on the wealth side, folks, we've got an incredible opportunity. We've got a marketing system. We've got training, all to help you make more money right from your own kitchen table. I like to call it, entrepreneur from home, folks. That's really what I'm all about, is I want to help inspire, teach, and train entrepreneurs from home. I've worked in the corporate world, and it's okay. But I'm going to tell you why 70% of the Fortune 500 companies use one form of affiliate marketing or another. It's because of customer service. When you have the ability to have a direct relationship with your customers, you revolutionize the customer service industry. And that's why people like Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki either invest in network marketing companies, start network marketing companies, or promote them all over the world. And then health, wealth, and travel. You guessed it, folks. Travel. I'm going to share with you an amazing product, and there's an incredible story on where I found this product, and I got to tell you, this product is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to share that with you here in just a moment. But the bottom line is on our products here, folks, we have products that you can try, you can feel, and you can believe in our products. You can live our products every single day. We're all about Max Lifestyle. More health, wealth, and travel. If that gets you excited, then you are at the right place at the right time. But let me ask you a question. If money were no object, folks, I want you to think about this. If money were no object, where would you go on an exciting dream vacation? Where would you go? Hawaii, the Caribbean, maybe a cruise, maybe an Alaskan cruise or a Mediterranean cruise. Maybe you'd want to go to Fiji or Spain or Australia or any one of these incredible places around the world. Well, let me ask you a question. How many of you out here on tonight's call would love to discover the secrets to traveling the world like the rich and famous for just pennies on the dollar? Well, I'm going to show you that. Even better, if I could honestly show you a way to actually get paid to take your next dream vacation, would that be worth a few minutes every time to find out how to get that done? If you're saying yes right now, so are people you're going to share these products and services with, folks, because these are yes questions. Everybody loves travel, and I'm going to show you something really, really special. Now, this incredible travel club is called Max Lifestyle Travel. I'm going to tell you how I came across this. It was about 14 years ago I got married, and like a lot of newlywed couples, we didn't have a lot of disposable income. And my wife's parents, lovely people, wonderful people, they were so kind, they were willing to pay for the entire wedding, but they had one catch. They said, Josh, you had better give our daughter an incredible honeymoon. And I said to myself, that sounds great, that sounds great. And a few days later I was thinking, how am I going to pay for this honeymoon? You know, traveling is not cheap. And I mean, everybody loves to travel, but you know, you got to be able to afford to take those week-long dream vacations, right? So I was really, really blessed because about a week before our wedding, I still didn't have anything planned, and somebody that I knew, that I worked closely with, came up to me, and they said, look, I got something for you. I should give this to you on your wedding day, but I'm going to give it to you a little early. She said, I'm a member of an elite travel club that costs $10,000 or $15,000 to get started with. And because I'm a member, I'm able to give you a 3-day, 2-night vacation at one of the nicest resorts in Scottsdale, Arizona. And that's my wedding gift to you. And I had to pay a little deposit. It was like $50, but it allowed me the opportunity to take my wife to this amazing resort. And then after that, we went on and we traveled to Asia. And so as it turns out, we got to do a lot of travel, but we got to do it affordably. And so for many years after that, I've been constantly looking at timeshares and travel clubs. And, you know, timeshares, folks, they cost, you know, 25, 30, 40, 50,000. Some of you, odds are, out here on tonight's webinar own one or more timeshares. And timeshares can be good, you know, but they do send you kind of to the same place all the time, and they don't save any money on airfare and hotel and travel and all the other different types of things. But most of you here on tonight's call probably don't want to spend $45,000, $50,000 on a timeshare, and you'd probably love to get access to an exciting travel club, but maybe you don't want to spend $10,000 or $15,000. Well, I'm really, really blessed because when I started to conceive the idea here for Max Lifestyle about a year ago, I started reaching out to all the world's top travel clubs. And there was this one company, and I said, Jay Joshua, you've got to do business with this company. They are the best of the best. They are the creme de la creme. They regularly sell their travel product, folks, for around 10,000 bucks. And I said, if I can talk to them and explain to them the power of the internet and explain to them the power of referral marketing, what I want to do, maybe we can work something out. Well, folks, it took me almost 6 months just to get the owner of the company on the phone because he's so busy and his product is in such high demand and they charge such high price points. You know, he's always traveling the globe himself and they're making lots of money. And I talked to him and I shared with him my vision. And we were finally able, after 3 months of negotiating, to put together a very special program, which is available only through Max Lifestyle for a Max Lifestyle Travel Club. Now, let me tell you right up front what separates this travel club membership from any other travel club on the planet. And that is that I'm going to guarantee you the lowest possible rate. We've partnered with the world's largest travel vendor alliance, and they have a written guarantee where they guarantee you the best rate on your next vacation, or it's free. Not that they pay the difference, but they guarantee you the best rate on your next vacation or it's free. And I got to tell you, folks, it's just absolutely incredible. I had to look at that slide again. Okay, now, for those of you out here on tonight's call, you want to start a home-based business, you're looking to find a real way to make money from home, let me tell you a couple of things about the travel industry, folks. Number one, travel is fun and exciting. It's a multi-trillion-dollar industry. And I did say trillion with a T, not with a B, folks. Travel is a $17 trillion plus industry, second only to food. Okay, so it's the second largest industry on the planet. So very lucrative. It's a lot of fun, and you're absolutely going to love what we have. Folks, when you get started, you're going to have access to thousands of condos and resorts at literally pricing you're not going to believe. In fact, Dave is going to tell you his story here, if we have time tonight, where he and his family stayed at one of these incredible resorts for the entire week. I might even be able to show pictures of it up here on the screen. And you probably think, well, he probably paid a couple grand for it. No way. In fact, Dave actually spent around $500 for the entire week to take his family. This is a multi-room resort, folks, and it's not just a little cramped hotel room. It's a multi-room resort. Now, inside Max Lifestyle Travel, in addition to resorts, condos, you're going to get access to thousands of cruises. You're going to get access to over 240,000 hotels, 17,000 car rental agencies, private jet luxury vacations. One of our team members just booked a private jet luxury tour for himself and his wife. I'm so excited for him. I think he goes in April. I'm really, really excited about that. Folks, our travel club has over 250,000 pages of inventory, and they're all live. So if it's available on the screen, once you become a Max Lifestyle Travel Club member, well, you're going to get access to it. And I just did a couple of really conservative examples for you here on the screen. Here's one where I competed Max Lifestyle Travel Club against Expedia. Expedia came in at $2,451, and that was a great price. We came in at $1,891, so a savings of $560. Now, that's a conservative example. We have examples, folks, where you can get into a $3,000 a week resort for $300. But this is something really conservative. Now, you can also save $500 or $600 or several $1,000s on your next vacation, even if you're going on the cheap. We found one at Orbitz for the entire week. At Orbitz, only $830. So you say, well, surely you can't save a lot of money off of that. Max Lifestyle Travel Club, only $319. So you save $500 right there. Bottom line is, if you had access to Max Lifestyle Travel Club, if you were a member for life, imagine how many amazing family vacations, imagine how many memories you'd be able to create if I can make it affordable for you. Well, you're going to see here in a few moments that with Max Lifestyle Travel, not only am I going to make it affordable, but I'm going to show you how to get started. You're not going to be able to afford to say no to it. Bottom line, we literally have people who pay for their membership on their first vacations. Absolutely incredible. Private jet tours, folks. Most people have never even seen a private jet, let alone ridden in one. We have private jet tours for as little as like $1,500 a person. Absolutely incredible for the entire week. What about cruises? Well, little known secret of the travel industry, folks. Many years ago, all of the big cruise companies came together and they decided to say, look, this is the rock bottom price. Nobody can sell for less than that. And when you get started and you become a Max Lifestyle Travel Club member, you're going to pay that lowest rock bottom price. But where we can save you money on cruises that no one else can, even if you catch a special, is that we're going to give you a 10 to 20% rebate check every time you book your cruise through us. So on top of the guaranteed lowest rate, we're going to give you a 10 to 20% rebate check, folks. And I got to tell you, there's so many people who dream about taking a cruise, maybe with their sister or their brother, their mom, their dad, their cousin. I got to tell you, cruises are absolutely incredible. Alaskan cruises, Mediterranean cruises, Caribbean cruises. I can't think of anything better than to take a cruise with the family. Now, let me ask you a question. What would it be worth just to have access to our Max Lifestyle Travel Club? What would it be worth? Well, an average timeshare is going to cost you $25,000 to $50,000. Elite travel clubs cost as much as $10,000 to $15,000. Now, the nice thing about both of them, and the nice thing, including Max Lifestyle Travel, is that once you become a member, it is willable, it is saleable, and it can pay for itself on its first vacation. In fact, you should also talk to your CPA and accountant and talk to them about writing off some of it as a business expense. You can literally add this to your asset column. But don't worry, it's not going to cost you $25,000, $50,000, even $10,000. We're going to show you how to get started here. We've got two packages I'm going to recommend. We're going to show you how to become a member of Max Lifestyle, have a business in a box, get all the training, the marketing system, and become a member of Max Lifestyle Travel. We have two packages. One is less than $1,000, one is less than $2,000. So it's an extreme value. And the best part is you're going to be able to share that same value with others and actually get paid for it. But let's talk about the money for a moment. I know a lot of you out here, you're entrepreneurs. You want to become that entrepreneur from home. Well, I'm going to share with you 4 different ways that we pay, okay? 4 different ways. Number one, we have a $500 a month success guarantee. If you'll simply follow instructions, Dave is going to come out here in a minute. He's going to show you how to follow instructions, how to achieve some very achievable goals. He's going to show you how we can guarantee that you'll be making $500 a month. That's number one. Number two, our luxury car club bonus up to $700. If you think about it, a new Mercedes, a new BMW, a new Corvette, a new Porsche, how would you like to be driving around town in a car, and we're sending you a check every month? All you need to do is achieve your rank, maintain it every month, and we'll continue to send you that up to $700 luxury car club bonus. Absolutely incredible. And this is what Dave is really going to take some time with you on tonight, folks. He's going to show you how to make $1,000 and $10,000 bonuses. And again, if you only want to make that $500 a month, that's fine. But for those of you who want to replace your current income, for those of you who want to build a business that can give you the lifestyle for you and your family that you really want, pay close attention to these 1K and 10K bonuses. And the fourth thing we're going to talk about is matching bonuses, because remember, this is leveraged income, folks. It's not just what you can do, it's what you can get done. So we're going to show you, you don't have to, if you want to make 10 grand a month, Dave's going to show you, you don't have to make that $10,000 a month by yourself. You build a little team. Okay, maybe 3, 4, 5 people, and he's going to show you how to get to that 10 grand a month, simply helping them use the system and build their business. So we're going to bring Dave out here in just a couple of seconds. He's going to tell you about that $500 guarantee, and if he's out there right now, then Dave, let's get you out here and we'll talk about this. And Dave, tell me more about your travel vacation though before we get to the money.
All right. Yeah, Jay Joshua, I was going to actually talk about the pain relief formula. So while I'm talking about that, if you want to put those pictures up there, it's pretty amazing the trip we took. And folks, when you're traveling, I took my mother, I took my wife, I took my 9-year-old, I took my 2 sons from college. And so if you think about that, that's 6 people that we took. And if you go to travel there you go, just click on travel, it'll come right up. So we took 6 people to a resort in Orlando, and had we gone to a hotel room, we would have needed to get at least 2 hotel rooms. So you're kind of seeing some pictures there. That was a living room area. This is a 1,400 square foot room, or actually was basically a whole. I mean, this place is bigger than my original house. The first house I bought was not as big as what we're showing you right now. Leather couches, flat screen TVs, beautiful. We were right on the lake. I don't know if you can see out the back window there. You really can't, but we were right on the lake. That's the master bedroom there. King size bed. It had a jacuzzi right in there. That's the living area. We actually had Thanksgiving dinner here. We stayed here for Thanksgiving, Josh. So we had Thanksgiving dinner, and right there is the jacuzzi. That's for my 9-year-old. I don't know, he thought that was a swimming pool because he just wanted to stay in there every day. We go to SeaWorld and come back. It was actually perfect. We go to SeaWorld, walk around all day, and by the time we got back, I was wore out, and sit in the jacuzzi for 45 minutes was pretty nice. So beautiful, beautiful resort. We looked this up on Travelocity, Josh. It was $1,495 for the week on Travelocity, and we were able to get this through our travel club for $452. As a matter of fact, I have the receipt right here in front of me. It was $452.37, and there was a processing fee of $15, so it's a total of $467.37. and that's actually less than $70 a night. And I was sharing this with a friend of mine recently, and he pointed out, he said, Dave, if you'd stayed at a hotel, if you'd gone to a Holiday Inn or a different hotel, you'd have needed 2 rooms with 6 people. You wouldn't have been able to fit 6 people in one room. So there's no way you would have gotten 2 rooms for $70 a night. As a matter of fact, the Holiday Inns in and around Disney World, even the moderate hotels are right at about $100 a night. So great vacation. We were relaxed. We had 6 people here. We weren't cramped. The spare bedroom had 2 different queen size beds. The master bedroom had a king size, and then that beautiful leather couch I showed you actually folded out into a queen size bed. So we had a great time. It was relaxing, beautiful. I could just go on and on about this vacation, and $452 for the entire week. Josh, just give one more testimony real quick because I just love the products. Sometimes I talk about the pain relief formula. When I found the pain relief formula, I was, always my feet were always sore and they were burning and tingling, and I was just in pain all the time. And I got to tell you, Josh, I was pretty miserable because my feet were always so sore. A friend gave me a bottle of the spray and started using it, and within just a couple of days, my feet felt much, much better. And since then, I've been able to start exercising, and I've probably mentioned a few times I'm actually training for a triathlon. And well, last Thursday, I was wrestling with my 10-year-old on the bed, and I think he thinks he won. And I haven't told him yet, but he jumped on me at one point and really hurt my rib, Josh. And Friday my rib was fine, so I went and I rode my bike Friday and felt really good. I actually swam in the morning, then rode my bike Friday, and Saturday I woke up and my rib was really sore. So I didn't work out Saturday at all. And Sunday my rib was really sore again. I was like, wow. And then Monday it was as sore, if not worse, than it was the previous 3 days. And so I was going to miss another day's exercising, and I got this triathlon coming up in 6 weeks, and I said, you know what? I'm going to try it. So I took the Max Relief formula and just sprayed it, on my rib. I sprayed about 4 or 5 sprays right under my rib cage and just kind of rubbed it in, figuring, okay, I'm not working out today, but by tomorrow, hopefully it'll be better and I'll be able to work out. And it was interesting because about, I don't know, maybe a couple hours later, I was walking on the house and I was like, wow. When I woke up this morning, my ribs were about a 9. I mean, the pain was, 8 or 9. I was hurting pretty bad, Josh. And then I noticed that it was down around a 1. And I actually went and I actually worked out. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I got up early because I normally swim very early in the morning, and it was hurting so bad I didn't go swimming, but started feeling better, and I went and ran 4 miles Monday, and then this morning I woke up and same thing, my rib was pretty sore, so I sprayed it on there and I was able to go swimming, and I ran another 4 miles this morning. So you know what, this product is so amazing, and so I was pretty happy to have it because when you've got a triathlon only 6 weeks away, you really can't afford to take a day off, and I was able to work out the last 2 days, and like I said, in the morning when I wake up, my rib cage feels like about an 8 or a 9, and then I sprayed it on within an hour. It felt amazing. So just another quick testimonial, and really love these products. A lot of my wife absolutely loves the coffee. She loves the energy drink. She drinks that every morning, and we use the cardio drink, and just really enjoy the product. So I've been mentioned over the years that there's really 4 things you need to have to be successful in this industry, so I'm just going to kind of go over that real quick. And we've already talked about the leadership we have, and Jay Joshua's training and years of experience in the traditional corporate world, and then Jay Joshua's got in the trenches and actually started building and doing what I'm doing now as a distributor, and recruited close to 2,000 people, and then for the last 5 years he's been actually training network marketers around the world. So we've got that, we've got the leadership we need, and that's important. And then you have to have good products, and we've talked about the products, and we'll continue talking about the products because it's just a product-eccentric business, and we use the products all day. I'm not sure if I use that word properly, but we use the products all the time, and talk about the products and love the products, and everyone in the company really is sharing the products, and that's important. But you have to have a comp plan, Josh. You have to have a comp plan where the average guy can score, and I think that's what really excites me the most, because anyone that has a desire, anyone that's teachable, anyone that's trainable, that joins our company can absolutely make money. And I'm going to go over that comp plan here in just a second. And the 4th thing, which is also critical that a lot of companies don't have, is you have to have a training system in place to help you. And we have the 1-day work week. We have the Monday night trainings. We have some of the best training that you're going to find anywhere in any company. So we have all 4 elements. And so let's go ahead and talk about the comp plan and what I saw here. You start off, and we have a $500 a month guarantee. So for the brand new person gets in, and maybe they're just starting out, and maybe it's their first home-based business, or maybe they've tried 1 or 2 before, and we want to get you where you're making $500 a month. So let me ask you this question, folks. Do you know 3 people out there? Can you find 3 people in the next year? It doesn't have to be next week. Over the next 12 months, can you find 3 people who like to travel? I mean, do you know anyone who likes to travel? I know I love talking about travel, and it seems like every time I'm with a group of people, they're either showing me pictures of the last vacation, they're bragging about the next vacation, and people just always love to talk about travel. So that's an easy conversation. And maybe do you know anybody out there who likes to travel and maybe likes coffee? Or maybe they don't even want to travel, but they just enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning. Or maybe somebody that wants to lose 10 pounds, or like myself, that seems to always have some kind of pain issue they're dealing with, whether it's your ribs or your feet or knees or neck or shoulders or back or whatever that is. Do you know anybody that has pain? And you probably know some people that fall into more than one of these categories. But if you find 3 people and you help them, you go out and you get started, and you start sharing the products with them, and you help them find 3 people, and so you get 3 people, you help them find 3 people, and we're going to help you do that. You're going to use our Monday night trainings, and you're going to use the one-day work week, and you're going to come and use the Tuesday and Thursday webinars, and so we're going to help you. You're not going to be doing it by yourself. We've got some great leaders. We have Aaron Henry on tonight, who's just been tearing this business up, and every time I come on a webinar, he seems like he has 3 or 4 new prospects on the webinar, and Neil and just Corey Crabb and Danny. Just the leadership is just amazing in this company. So folks, the first step in this is just to go out and find 3 people and help them find 3 people. If you'll do that, we are so confident in our system, we're going to guarantee you will be making a minimum of $500 a month. And let's say your little group of 12 people is only making $150 a month for whatever reason. Maybe things didn't fall perfectly and you're only making $150 a month. Josh is going to write a check for the balance, and you're going to take home $500 each month. So that's the first step, and then, of course, once you get there, we want to get you going to the next level, which is $700 a month, and we want to get you the luxury car bonus. We're going to talk about that here. And so, folks, once you get to that first level, $500 a month, we have some things we can do to help you, and we can actually place some people in your organization and place some volume and get you up to that next level. And so, again, we're going to do this as a team. You're not going to be out there by yourself, but we're going to help you get there, and you're making $700 a month. And then the next step, once you get to that level, some people might be happy with that. Some people might get to the $500 to $700 a month and say, you know what, I'm good. $500 a month pays that car payment and takes the pressure off, and I'm good. I mean, I talk to guys every day that tell me if they can make an extra $700 a month, they can bring their wife home from work, because they're telling me that, after expenses and after paying for gas and daycare and everything else, they're saying, my wife probably doesn't net more than $700 or $800 a month. So if we could do that, we'd be tickled to death. We could bring her home and let her raise the children instead of having them in daycare. So you know what, if that's where you want to be, we can definitely help you get that. But I'm excited because we have something to offer the guy that wants to make $1,000 to $2,000 to $5,000 a month. So let's talk about that a little bit. And so the next step is really going out and starting to build a team. And you've got your little group of 12, and then maybe we've gone and helped you build your team a little bit bigger and got you to the $700 a month. And now you decide you want to take some ownership, and you've been training, you've been working, you kind of learned the business, and now you want to start go out and building this to the next level. So the first step is you're going to come in and you're going to build an A team. And your A team is you and going out there and getting 7 people that upgrade to what we call a VIP VIP product package. And a VIP package could be a travel package or maybe a product package. Doesn't really matter. And again, if you see, as Josh puts this up here, we're going to be doing this as a team. So you maybe come in and maybe I put somebody under you, or maybe Aaron puts a person under you, and we call that spillover. And then maybe you go out and you enroll John, and he comes in, and John might have been one of those first 3 that you used to get you your $500 guarantee. And then maybe we put some other people in. But what we're going to do is we're going to help you, and over that next few months or weeks or however long it takes, we're going to help you build a team of 7. That's your A team. And once you get that team of 7, like I said, we're going to do it as a group. Then you're going to move on to your max team, and this is where the leverage really starts kicking in that Josh was talking about, and this is really where you start making those $1,000, $10,000 bonuses. So once you get to your max team, your very next person you enroll starts your max team, and from that day forward, every time you bring in 3 people into your max team, in our example here, now I'm going to give this example as if you were building with the top package, and we'll talk about those packages in a few minutes. But if you build with a top package with our company, every time you bring in 3 people, you're going to make a $1,000 check. And we'll have people doing this. I made my first $1,000 check in about 3 weeks. It doesn't take a long time to do, but we'll have people doing this every week. Maybe some people do it once a month, and maybe you want to go a little bit slower. Maybe you only do this once every couple months. It doesn't matter, because whatever work you do, you don't ever get penalized. So if you bring in somebody in this business, and you're in your max team, and maybe it takes you a couple months before you get your first three, doesn't matter. That volume's going to wait for you, and as soon as you get that third person, boom, you're going to generate a $1,000 check, and then you're going to start building from there, and you're going to want to probably get another $1,000 check. That's what I wanted to do. So then you're going to get 3 more people, and once you get 3 more people, boom, you hit another $1,000 check. And what's nice about this, folks, is if you'll notice in our example, you only ever personally enrolled Tom. Tom got excited and went out, and Tom sponsored a few people. So you now have 6 people in your max team, but you only enrolled 1 of those 6. You didn't enroll all of them, just 1. You put 1 person in, but because they're in your max team, you've now earned your second $1,000 check. And every time you earn a $1,000 check, we call that a cycle. And so you're going to want to go in that max team, and you're going to want to go to work, and you're going to want to cycle as many times as possible. And after you cycle 16 times total, so after you've earned 16 $1,000 checks, something really exciting happens. And what happens after you have those 16 $1,000 checks is you earn a $10,000 lifestyle bonus. So you're actually going to get a $10,000 bonus after you've cycled 16 times, and that $10,000 lifestyle bonus, what would you do with that? I've already promised my wife that when we hit that $10,000 lifestyle bonus, I'm taking her to Hawaii, and I pretty much am stuck to that, because I promised her 10 years ago when we got married I was going to take her to Hawaii, and we still haven't made it. So I'm determined. So that's what I'm going to do with my first $10,000 lifestyle bonus. I don't even know if I'll use the whole $10,000 to go to Hawaii, because whatever's left, I'll probably pay off a little bit of debt. And got to tell you, folks, we're looking forward to that, and that's just around the corner. So it's not that hard to get. It just takes time. And again, you could do this in 3 or 4 months, or maybe it takes you a year. It doesn't matter, because however long it takes you, that volume is going to wait for you. And once you hit those levels, once you cycle 16 times, as we say, you're going to hit that $10,000 lifestyle bonus. And let's go a little bit further from there, because the next step is, Josh was talking about those matching bonuses, and this is really where it gets exciting, folks. This is the leverage. We've already talked about a lot of leverage. We talked about the unilevel and the leverage there. We talked about the $1,000, $10,000 bonuses and the leverage there, that you're building a team. You're not doing it all by yourself. But this is pretty cool, because every time you personally enroll someone, every time you personally sponsor someone, you're going to make a 25% match. It's called a quick start commission. You're going to make a 25% match on that person on every quick start commission that person earns, as long as they're in our company. So what that means is that when you bring in a person, if that person goes out and makes a $1,000 bonus, you're going to make a $250 match. And if that person goes out and makes a $2,500 bonus, you're going to make, if they make a $10,000 bonus, you're going to make a $2,500 match. And let's go to the next bonus on this, and there's another 50% matching bonus. And what this says is, remember when you enrolled Tom, and you enrolled Tom in your max team, so you personally enrolled him in your max team. So you make a 25% match for personally enrolling him. You also make another 25% match because he's in your max team. So every time you enroll somebody in your max team, you're going to earn a 50% matching bonus. And that gets really exciting, because if that person goes out and makes a $1,000 check, now you're going to make a $500 matching bonus. And if they earn a $10,000 check, then you're going to earn $5,000. And then as that team grows, as your max team grows, every other person that falls in that max team that you don't even know, everyone that falls in that max team, doesn't matter, you didn't personally enroll them, they just happen to fall on your team, you're going to make a 25% matching bonus on each one of those as well. And again, if they earn a $1,000 bonus, you earn $250. And if they earn a $10,000 bonus, you're going to earn $2,500. So folks, oftentimes when we get to this level, I start getting pretty excited. I start talking a little bit faster, because my pulse starts going, because I know my goal is to duplicate what Josh did. I want to sponsor 500 personals over the next few years. And could you imagine earning 25% and 50% matching bonuses on 500 people? Josh, that's pretty powerful right there. So that's what got me all excited, got me all pumped up. And Josh, I just want to tell you, I think this is the most powerful comp plan on the planet. I'm really, really happy and glad to be with this company, and appreciate all you've done for us. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back over to you, sir.
Awesome. Well, one of the things that I really like about those matching bonuses, it's been a long time since I had a JOB and worked for somebody, but I want everyone on the webinar to think about your current employment for just a moment. If you still have a JOB, I want you to think about it. And I want you to go to your boss tomorrow, and I want you to tell your boss that you're going to refer somebody to their company, and every time they get paid, you want to get 25%. So if you refer somebody to your company and they make $1,000 in a 1 week or 2 week period, you want to get a $250 check. Or Even better, go to your boss tomorrow and say, hey, look, I'm going to refer somebody and I'm going to get 50% of what they make. I mean, that's what makes these matching bonuses really, really incredible. And when I'm sitting down, I'm talking to somebody and they say, Josh, I want to be able to make $10,000 a month. I don't sit down and look at how many people they have to bring into the business. I simply work with them to help them build a team. And if they want to make $10,000 a month, all they really need to do is find 4 people in their max team or that they personally sponsor and help them make 10 grand a month in quick start commissions. And now voila, you're making 10 grand a month just in matching bonuses. Well, I did promise everybody that I would tell them how to get started with Max Lifestyle Travel Club. Some of you may already, maybe you just purchased a $60,000 timeshare. Maybe you already spent 15, 20,000. We have a lady, I think she's out here on tonight's call. She actually spent $15,000 on a travel club. So she said, Jay Joshua, man, I wish I had known about you then, but I certainly am going to recommend your product to everybody. What can I do? Well, we've put together 2 VIP product packs. Now, most people will choose to fill their VIP product pack with Max Lifestyle Travel Club, but if you prefer our health and wellness products, whether it's coffee or Max Relief Formula or weight loss or energy drinks or our cardio product, you can fill your VIP product pack with either Max Lifestyle Travel or with the consumables. We call them lifestyle consumables, either way. And we have 2 different VIP packages for you to choose from. We've got one that's $699. And we have our Elite VIP, which gives you a lot of benefits. You're going to get some really cool things. You're going to get VIP concierge phone access, so you can dial right in and get help planning your vacation. You're going to get access to a lot of things we don't have time on tonight's webinar to cover. But that Elite VIP product pack, folks, $1,499. And for those of you that are on a budget, we also have our value pack, which is just $299 to get started. Make sure that when you get back in touch with a person who brought you out here, that you find which package is going to be right for you. And if it's not going to take food off the table, you definitely want to get started at that VIP Elite package for $14.99. Folks, I'm going to tell you one of the reasons that I do this. And this is a very real statistic, and I want you to really think about this. By age 65, out of 100 people, only 3 are financially independent. 7 are dead, and 90 are dependent on family or state. And the reality of it is that most of us just simply, corporate America, your JOB, it either didn't provide you enough money for retirement, or maybe they squandered your pension. And there's just too many people in the world today who don't have a plan for what comes after. Building your own successful and profitable business is a legitimate plan B. And I'm going to tell you something. When we put this company together, we didn't just pick any products out of a hat. We followed the trends, and you need to follow the trends as well. It's very, very important. Our product lines were chosen to follow the hottest selling trends online, combined a multi-trillion-dollar industry, health, wealth, and travel, beauty, weight loss, energy, online shopping, coffee, travel, pain, and so much more. Travel alone is a $17 trillion industry, folks. And again, you want to make sure that you are marketing products that are in demand, that you can really get passionate and get excited about. And the best part of it is, folks, starting as early as right now, you can make the decision to be in business for yourself, and you can do it. But you're going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because we have a team. We're all about team, folks. Our step-by-step systems and full team support are here to help you succeed. And I want to remind you our vision. Our vision is to help 100,000 families around the globe achieve that one-day work week. And we want you to become our next success story. There's absolutely no reason why you can't do that. And one of the things that Dave has kind of talked about, and I've talked a little bit about on tonight's webinar, that we're going to make sure you have an opportunity to see and use, is our incredible marketing system called OneDayWorkWeek.com. And once you get started, if you choose that one of those 2 VIP product packs, you're either going to get 3 months free, or you're going to get a year free of the One-Day Workweek marketing system. You're going to get access to live, ongoing training, absolutely incredible, a $1,600 value. Folks, if you're serious about building your business, you need a marketing system that you can use online or offline, and you need the training, and we're going to give it to you for free, because we really want to help you be our very next success story. And don't forget that using the One-Day Workweek marketing system, following the instructions that Dave went over with you earlier, you can actually hit that $500 a month guarantee, All you need to do is find 3 people who find 3 people, folks. Build a team, maintain it, and we're going to show you how to get started and build your very first profitable home-based business. But I got to tell you something right now. We didn't have time on tonight's webinar to cover it, but there are some components to the way that our company works that makes it very time sensitive for you to take fast action. Every single day we have people getting started, we have people joining, and if you take fast action, some of those people could actually end up on your team. So if you know you're going to build a business and you like what you hear tonight, don't wait a month. Don't think about it for a year. Get started today. Don't miss everything that we have to offer. Your one-day work week, folks, it begins right now. I want to thank each and every one of you. It's been a real privilege and pleasure to share with you tonight this incredible company, maxlifestyle.com, and I'm going to be the first one to welcome you to our family, and I'm looking forward to helping you begin your journey towards your very own one-day work week. Now, very important, before you go, get back in touch with the person who invited you out here. Call them right now. I don't care if it's midnight. Call them right now. Get back in touch with them. Tell them you're excited and ask them for the opportunity to meet their team members or Max team leaders. Maybe even Dave can ask you or myself. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the top, on the inside, and on the beaches of the world. Bye for now, everyone.
To learn more about how you can create a solid full-time residual income by promoting our exclusive product line, go to www.maxnow.net. Thank you and have an awesome day.